What's up, YouTube world? We're here with our real estate agent team. Braxton's got a spreadsheet pulled up.
Mm-hmm.
So, Braxton, tell the people of YouTube what we're doing here today, and who is this strange looking fella next to you?
This is Jen. Jen works for the Harper Belmont media team. He's going to be maybe making some calls, maybe learn how to make some calls. But we're going through all the leads we have for our properties listed for sale right now. So these could come from marketing signs, from email marketing, straight off the MLS. Wherever they come from, they're all on a spreadsheet. Our agents put down the information, put down the notes, put down if they've seen it, and we follow up with those people till we get an offer out of them.
Now, on this spreadsheet, to clear up some of what Braxton said, these are properties we have listed for sale on MLS. These are not off-market properties. They're not wholesale properties. These are properties that we have flipped or built new or something of that nature that are listed on MLS. And some agents are doing prospecting outside of MLS. So they can do that in a number of different ways. But the main way is the reverse prospecting feature on MLS. Jen, you know what that is?
No clue.
Jen don't know what that is. Then they've got bandit signs, which are highly illegal and allegedly bandit signs.
I don't even know what you're talking about, but somehow someone keeps putting some of our phone numbers on signs advertising properties.
So, and then Facebook Marketplace or other social media marketing, although Facebook Marketplace is a big one that we go post, our agents post their properties for sale. So, and then, of course, your good old-fashioned MLS leads. Now, Braxton, out of those, or let's ask Jen, out of those leads, which ones do you think are the best leads out of all the ones we just listed?
As far as best leads, I don't know what kind of numbers you're looking at, but I've heard bandit signs do pretty well, and I've heard Facebook Marketplace does pretty well.
Those are both valid answers.
I think I would agree. You with Jen right there.
I'm with neither of those. The MLS leads are the best leads because they've already called an agent. That agent, if they're worth a shit, already qualified them, got them with a lender, and you don't have to do any of those things. In Facebook Marketplace and bandit signs, you'll have people with $7 in their bank account trying to buy a house, and it's just not going to be as quality of a lead. So the hierarchy on this list that we're going to go through now is we're going to be mainly calling real estate agents as we go down our list of properties we have listed. So, Braxton, which one do you have here first?
We got Granger first.
Granger first. Ashley, our agent, on the spot right here at the beginning. We have a person that has $10,000 down. She is going to be back in a week. But Braxton had one that only knew Spanish yesterday. Did we ever follow up with that one?
Yes. She's still trying to find a time to go look at it.
So we have the one that's out of town.
Got another setting is showing.
And where did those leads come from?
Both those came from signs.
Bandit signs. Ashley, do we have anything promising on MLS?
No, I haven't gotten, I think only 2 people have contacted me in 2 months from MLS total, and none of those panned out. So,
really? Okay. All right. Braxton, you want to follow up with any of those people, or have you already touched them today?
Yeah, I think Granger's probably good.
Okay. What's the next property?
Got Evergreen.
Evergreen. Ashley, anything crack-a-lacking on Evergreen?
I do have a potential offer coming in. I set a lady up with some traditional financing. She's going to check out her options. And as secondary, I'm going to write her up an owner finance offer and see how that goes. So
awesome. Where did that lead come from?
that one I pulled from the Oklahoma Trail list.
So we have properties that are listed in Granbury, and we're keeping this spreadsheet. So this is a Google Sheets document that all the agents have access to. So Ashley called through one of Big Mike's probably Facebook leads, most likely, or bandit sign lead, and got them cross-sold to a different property. So who did you send them to get qualified for a mortgage?
Kitty referred me to a lady named Cindy.
Womp, womp, womp. Okay, that's fine. Kitty, that's fine. But all of our mobile home deals, every single mobile home deal needs to go through Nathan. simply because when it gets down to nut cutting time and it gets ready to get it closed, you need somebody that can navigate all the things that have to happen with a mobile home. A traditional lender will get tripped up on that. What else you got? Anything else coming?
That's really the only thing hot for that one right now.
Braxton, you look like you got deep thoughts.
What is this one that was wanting to know about qualifying for FHA? Is that the one that you connected with the lender?
Let me see. What was the name on that one? Does it?
Delma.
Oh, I have not been able to get a hold of her back. So
Okay, we can probably. I would just be curious about that. And my one other question is, old Jeff Jones right below her. Did he do anything? Because Jeff's a little savage out there in Granbury.
I have not heard back from him either. I've left emails and voicemails, but I'm actually fixing to call him again today. So
Okay. Jeff Jones had somebody, didn't he?
Yeah.
So we already
He's
got
the agent on Oklahoma,
Oh,
but I know he
okay.
had several buyers that he's working with. That's
Okay.
why I'm curious.
Okay. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hold on. I'm getting some social media going. You got to fill that void in there, Jen. What do we got next?
Next one, FM36. Big Mike, is this?
No, that's a mislabeled. That's FM39. That's the Ice House. Jacob,
Okay.
what you got there?
Nothing yet.
Oh man, our guy. He ain't never gonna make an offer, is he?
Doesn't look like it.
All right, let's follow this guy up. You ready, Braxton?
Yeah.
Let's get him to shit or get off the pot. Do you know what that means, Jen?
It's an old phrase that I think is relevant in this situation because he's got to do something or you got to move on.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Braxton. I was calling you back about this property I got out here in Limestone County on 39.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I just wanted to touch base with you and see where you're at on getting that offer submitted.
Okay. And now this is Jacob.
Yeah, yes, sir. I work with Jacob.
Oh, you work with Jacob. Okay. I was going to call Jacob here. I was going to call him this morning. I've got an appointment with the power company to meet out there at 9:30 on the 7th of September
Okay.
to discuss options of where they can bring power in on that property.
Gotcha.
There originally the pole was about where that circle driveway is now, and for some reason they removed it. I don't know when. She didn't even know when, but she said that talking to the lady on the phone, they sent somebody out there and they said they could put it at that corner of that county road and 39, but that's really not a good option in my opinion because it's real low right there. You got the 10-horn drainage underground, so
Bad
bringing
spot.
power underground to the opposite corner of that building would be a problem, So well, I'm going to meet with them. I got an appointment to meet with them on the 7th. That was the earliest that they could meet me.
Okay.
And discuss if we can bring it and put it kind of in the vicinity of where it was, maybe a little further north, so we can bring power back to the corner of the building where it
About to
originally
choke
was.
slam this homie?
So
You about to choke slam this homie?
Yeah.
I guess I can probably go ahead and move forward with an offer and
No need.
contingent, of course, talking to Jacob on the survey, and then whether we can get power in there or not. I already met or discussed with the water company, and they couldn't find a meter on the property. So it'd be, I think they quoted me like $4,800 to
Gotcha.
put a new tap and a meter. So I'm just kind of getting all these costs together, see what's going to cost to turn that building back on. So do you have, you got some other people coming in, want to make offers on it, or you still kind of Is it still kind of stagnant right at the moment?
Oh, I got a pile of fat girls trying to get in there and start a boutique or something. But anyways, the meter on that place, it's actually, that water company's out there kind of defunct. The meter on that place is sticking up out of the ground, and it's always got water running to it. So it would just be a matter of trenching it over there and hooking it up. We during the freeze it broke, and we plugged it with some PEX, and it's sticking out of the ground.
So you know where the meter is.
Oh yeah, I know exactly where it is. And then on the power, we've got one of our business partners, a master electrician, and we could run power around that building 3 times and hook it back up. We could run it from any which way you want, from down the pole. We could mount it on 4 poles over and run it over there. Power won't be an issue. And Navajo Valley's really flexible. They don't really care where they got to drop a pole or a transformer, but we really want to see what your offer is and get something in writing, even if it's a contingency offer. That way we know what to do with these fat girls.
Okay. All right. Well, let me get something going on it then, or get it finished up and get it over there to you, and we can see where it goes from there.
Okay. Yeah. Just put something in writing and send it over to us. And if we got help with the power and water, we got equipment, we got everything. We can get that done for you. It won't be no problem.
I'm not looking for any help. I mean, I can get all that handled, but I mean, the power company has to set a transformer and a pole.
Yes, sir.
Talking to them on the phone, they've already made one site visit without me, and they've got some concerns. I just want to meet out there and try to get it at the north end of the property, kind of where it was at, you know.
Yeah,
But they got to tell me they can.
My good friend Anson Wilson works for them, and we can get that lined out, no problem.
Okay.
So
All right,
anything you need, we can do. Okay, thank you. Braxton, what we do there?
We just got him to do what he was thinking about doing.
He was thinking about doing it.
No reason not to. Just needed that one more touch, one more ask.
Did you see what happened?
There's a lot of big words in there that I was not aware of.
You know about fat girls, though, right?
I do know about those, especially the big ones.
Okay, so we don't know what this is. Oh, my bad. So, anyways, on that one right there, that particular call, we disarmed him by bringing fat girls into it, let them know we're real humans. We tried to overcome every objection, because the one thing that we don't have is this guy's number on what he's going to pay. So that will, if we can just get a number out of him, then we can decide if it's worth messing with the rest of it. You know what I mean? It might not be worth following this guy up if he's not going to pay what we need him to pay. Mm-hmm. So hopefully, you know, with the moving time from the equation, by letting them know that we got somebody else sniffing around it, it'll bring something to it. Any questions, drop them in the comments. Let's go to the next one.
Yeah, Wortham.
Ashley, you got anything? I'm reading some. We got a 8:19 showing, 4 p.m. client canceled. Have you followed that one up, Ashley? No.
Yeah, she said that it was just too far. I guess that client lives in Fort Worth and did not realize how far away Wortham was, and so that's why they canceled.
Okay, is this on Waco MLS as well, or is it just on Netris?
It's on Waco and it's on Netris.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, let's go to the next one.
Got Clifton.
Jacob, anything happening here?
Got a call about it today. Got a lot of showings since they put out the signs over the weekend.
Allegedly. We don't know who actually put out the signs. Probably Jen. Jen, was it you?
I don't think so.
It was you. Take that heat. What else?
I'll never take the heat.
That one. Once we put that water line in, that one will get a lot better. Let's go to the next one.
English Hollow.
Kitty, what you got going on English Hollow? Amy's blowing me up. She's been following me up more than I want to follow her up.
What, Amy?
Amy wants to do business. She's all upset about that price, except for everything about that price. She's been following me up now for 2 days.
Well, yeah, I know. We've been talking every day, and she just keeps repeating the same thing. So now it's just, I want to send her an offer on paper, so that way she can finalize the details on it.
Yeah,
and
send
get
her,
it signed by the buyer.
send her an offer because I think they are the buyer. Because she said she was going to send me the buyer's number, and this is when I knew I didn't want to fuck with Amy. She said she was going to send me the buyer's number, and I'll let Braxton read the person's contact info she sent me. You're going to love this, Braxton. Maybe. Holy shit. We talked to too many people, buddy. You know what? We just talked to way too many people. Look at whose info she sent me.
Her own?
She sent me her own contact info for the buyer. Ain't that wild?
Yeah.
She said she was going to jump out of the way so I could talk directly with the buyer because I was a seller because she had no problem with that, and then sent me her own phone number. So, anyways, but I do appreciate her follow-up. What else we got? What's next?
Got Leona.
Leona. Chris, you got anything?
Leona.
You doing Leona?
It's Midway.
Midway.
Okay, so Midway, a realtor reached out asking what the owner finance terms were. I gave that to her today, so I'll follow up, see if that would work for a client. And
Okay,
then I'm still following up on the one that called it a tear down. I just want to see what their offer is, as is.
Okay. When they said that, whenever she called, had they gone and looked at it yet?
The owner finance one? No.
Yes. So you realize when you're on the phone and they're trying to pry you for information about owner finance terms, your goal when they haven't seen it is to get a showing set, right?
Yep.
So like if you're going to control that call, like they're going to call and they're going to want terms, Braxton, let's role play a little bit. I need your owner finance terms for Leona. What's the terms going to look like?
Whatever the terms, I promise are going to be agreeable. But before we agree that this is the right product or property for you, there won't be any terms. We've got to come to an agreement on price and the property before we can figure out anything.
You going to ask me for the business?
Would this morning or this evening be better for a showing for you?
What about next Friday?
That's perfect. Can you do 2 p.m.?
I can.
Awesome. I'll put you down for 2 p.m. I'll text you the details on how to access it.
Right. But I really just need to know what the terms are.
Absolutely. I'll get that written up and sent over to you, and we can discuss that as soon as you're able to view the property, and we can figure out how to make this work for both of us.
Okay. Now, an alternative way to say that is, without knowing the buyer profile and everything else, it's really hard to nail down terms and give them a range, okay? So you give them what they ask for so they'll quit asking for it. Give them a range. It ranges from here to here, you know what I mean, depending on down payment and everything. But the reality is, unless your client likes the product, there's no way we can move forward. So how soon can you get to the property? I got a ton of people going by there. I've had a ton of interest. I guess you got this off a sign. How soon can you get there? Can you get there this afternoon? If not, what's the earliest you can get there? And try to remove time from the equation. So go to the next one.
Elk.
Fuck elk.
Tennessee Trail.
Tennessee Trail. Chris, you're on the hot seat. What's going on with Tennessee Trail? We're supposed to have 12 offers by now.
We're supposed to have 2, but one was busy worrying about their pre-approval and an error on the date. I told him just submit it as is, because I can stop you guys from putting a tenant in there. So he's working on that. And then the other one countered your counter. I don't know if you had a chance to see it yet. 160, 10K down, 35-year term, 8% rate.
Ugh. Well, we can ignore them for now.
Okay.
What we can do though, because I don't feel like countering that one, we can get on the phone with the one that is having trouble with their pre-approval. Now the question is, do we stay toxic, or do we? You want to be toxic, Jen?
I mean, what works better, being toxic or laying low on them?
I'm a toxic human from time to time, so I think we call them and pretend like they're the tenant. I think we call the guy and let him know that he's been approved, his application's been approved, and that he's, you know what I mean? How soon
This is
can
a
he move
realtor.
in? I get it. We
Okay.
call them and we say, hey, your application's been approved. How soon can you move in? When are you going to pay the rest of your rent? And he'll go, which property? And we give him the Tennessee address, okay? Or we can even tell him Tennessee on the front side. And he'll be like, oh, no, I'm the real estate agent. And I'll be like, oh, I'm sorry, I was supposed to call you. I got my lines crossed. sorry, I need to know if your client's going to put in an offer, or otherwise
We've got a tenant.
we got this tenant that we're about to move in and see if we can knock him off high center. Now, that's not in Cardone U, but that is in Corey U.
You coming out with your own course?
No, that's just the stay toxic.
I'll watch.
You know what I mean?
I'll watch the course, Corey.
You got to text your ex every once in a while and let her know you miss her. You know what I mean? Even though you haven't dated her in 7 years, you just got to send that "I miss you" text.
Do you do that frequently at night?
No, not at all. I'm daylight hours.
Daytime? Okay.
Yeah, I'm asleep at night. I'm old, but no, for real. Like I think you call them and you want me to do it.
I do want to see this. I don't think it's a bad idea. I just don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
Which one was it?
It's tennis. Yeah. Which one on the list was it, Chris?
Duke Lane.
Who?
The first one. Number 2.
Number 2.
Duke Lane.
Lane.
Oh, Dookie.
So said if you can't hear it, just unplug it. Oh yeah.
I bet he don't answer. You
FaceTime
betting,
him.
Jen? You gonna bet?
I got 5 that he doesn't answer.
Okay. What are we gonna do? Yes, sir. Hey, this is Corey Thompson with GBT Property Management. You applied for our property out on Tennessee Trail. I'm just letting you know your application's been approved. I'm wondering when you could put down the rest of the deposit.
Let me call you back in just a few minutes. I'm walking out of a meeting. I'm going to call you back on this number. Tell me your name again.
Corey Thompson. Corey Thompson.
One more time.
Corey Thompson. Okay.
Corey.
Yeah, call me back.
Okay. Yep.
He answered in a meeting. He's 187 years old. Now I feel
There's
bad.
your 5 that I bet on it.
Damn, we got some money. We're gonna throw some money around. Fuck. All right, let's go to the next one. When old Duke called us back, assuming he lives that long.
Got Poteet next with
What's going on with Poteet? Nothing.
Nothing.
Got to get bandit signs. Okay, let's go to the next one.
You sure I can't show the Zoom call?
What's on the Zoom call? You can show
It's
the
what
Zoom
you're
call.
seeing.
If y'all don't if they don't mind, I don't care. They can turn their cameras off if they don't want to be seen. You can show the Zoom call, just not the spreadsheet. We don't want to show the spreadsheet because YouTube gets weird about that.
Got George Ritchie.
George Ritchie, what's going on there, Chris? Is our homeless person still scaring people off?
Yeah, I need to go out there and get the cops called on them.
Yeah. What's the story with the offer that we had? They going with another property?
They are looking at a property Wednesday, and they're
Okay.
going to make a decision.
Okay. Let's roll with that. Let's stay on them. You know what I mean? Send them a selfie video reminding them that you're thinking of them. You know what I mean? Stay toxic.
Nothing for Cardinal.
Nothing for Cardinal. What's this?
Sparrow, Chris. Was this the same
That's the-
one?
That's the lady that threatened me.
Gotcha.
You want me to threaten her?
Maybe. Ask her if she wants to sign up for.
People getting threatened right now.
Oh yeah.
Chris was too
What
offensive.
happened?
Then we
What
got
happened?
Glendale.
Chris drove out there and fucking mean mugged him. What's going on Glendale? Is Caleb still mad at us?
So Glendale, so someone called off the sign, my realtor sign, and I gave them Nathan's contact information. I'm gonna follow up and see if they actually reached out. They're
Okay.
a first-time home buyer.
Where are they at on the spreadsheet?
Number 1, well, the first one on there.
Are they? Let's follow them up. Now, Chris, do you have Nathan's number in your phone?
I do.
This is what I would do. While they're on the phone, while I have them on the phone, I would add Nate to the call. Nate, if he'll answer. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But I would start a group text message with them. I don't do introductions. I do conversations. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So add them to the call. Treat it like a missing third party.
I'm sorry.
So this is the double dial. They're at work right now, working hard. They're wondering who's this calling. Braxton's probably going to cause a breakup over this,
Potentially.
potentially. Anybody ever get called 42 times in the middle of the night?
It's just me. I'm trying to lease you something or sell you something.
Yes, it's just us on our follow-up.
I'm sorry, but the person you
Here, let's
Corey, pull that cord out and throw it on the ground. It's
fuck
not
that
doing
cord.
shit.
All right, hold on. Now I'm gonna go to this deal.
Braxton, throw it on the ground.
Y'all are so weird. Okay, I'm going to the camera setting on the phone. I'm now to the video. Braxton, look, you think we should shoot the studio?
Oh yeah.
No, we'll do it this way. Now we're gonna. You want in here, Jim?
Am I gonna be in it?
Oh yeah.
Hey, I'm just chilling with my bros. Understand you're trying to buy a property from us on Glendale Drive, Waco.
Yep.
Looking forward to getting your application started. Need to get you on the phone with Nate. Give us a call back at your earliest convenience. Deuces.
Damn, I wasn't in that last part. I'm kind of upset now.
A little bit of energy there.
Man.
It's an iPhone, so that's an iMessage. It's going to go in there strong. If you're not doing the selfie videos on your follow-up, I mean, I sent a video to an agent that went dead on Braxton. She went dead on you, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't she? Sent her a little video, little walk around. She's like, oh my gosh, I love it. That's all it was. All it took was a little video,
You got a
video
little bit
time.
more real once you're at the property.
Yeah.
You gotta change up the follow up, get creative with it. It can't just be the same thing every single time. It's how are you reaching her this time?
I got something new to talk to you about. Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
This just happened. It reminded me of you, thinking about you. You know what I mean? Jen, you got a girlfriend?
I do.
Does she like it when you think about her?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Do you send her a selfie video to let her know that you're thinking about her?
Damn, I don't do that.
Yeah.
I don't.
But
Should
if-
I?
Let's try it. Get your phone out. Let's let her know that we're thinking about her.
Do you want to record it?
Yeah. No. Well, what's her name?
Annika.
Annika?
Mm-hmm.
Sure that's not a guy's name?
It's definitely a woman.
Okay.
There you go.
Here.
I was just texting her about how I'm on your podcast, and I'm not sure why.
That's wild, bro. Letting
Okay.
Corey talk to your girl.
Yeah. Look, we're going to flip this camera around. Annika, Jen here was just telling us all about you. He's just sitting here thinking about you. He's a little bit distracted on the podcast.
I was thinking about you.
But he's thinking about you. He just wanted you to know that. Heart over there.
That was my heart.
Free birds or buy one, get one free burritos. You should get him to take you. There you go.
Thanks, Corey. I appreciate
That'll
that.
be a good one. Jen,
That was great.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you.
For all that happens
Jen the
later on tonight.
Interns capitalized. Thank you very much.
Okay, so anyways, let's go to the next property. Cody's probably sitting there. He's a school teacher. He's skipping class to do this with us. We're
We
running out of
got
time.
Henderson.
Henderson, what's going on there, Chris? Our original buyer in there. Have you made it by yet?
They haven't made it by. I've left her follow up this morning.
Okay. All right.
Possibly show it tomorrow.
Possibly show it tomorrow. Have you
Just
sent the
today,
selfie
sometime.
video?
Not to her.
Okay. Selfie video her. Let her know you're thinking about her. That's all it takes.
Connor.
Connor. What's going on with Connor, Big Mike? Showing.
We got a 2-1 set for tomorrow. That's pretty much it. I had one that I got from Chris's listing that was looking for a smaller, like bedroom count house because they have their client's a student at a Baylor law student. They said it, like the neighborhood, so I sent them to Maryland.
Yeah, Maryland's a big improvement in neighborhood to Connor.
Hey.
All right. What else? Which other one we got? Hey, we skipped over Oglesby. What's going on Oglesby? There's got to be somebody we can follow. Huh?
Nothing. The realtors that had their clients back out of their showings last week are still trying to follow up and get them rescheduled for
They're
this
still
week.
trying to follow up and get them rescheduled?
They're trying to follow up with their
Clients.
schedules to get another showing.
Okay. Have we touched them today?
Yeah. Not to,
Braxton.
Which one of these, Chris?
Is it the top one?
the first one. No. So this line 3,
Well,
line
Sally.
4.
Is it Sally?
I feel like I've talked to Poet.
Anson and Sally
Anson
both
and
have
Sally.
clients that missed.
Let's follow them up. Let's find out what these clients are doing. You know how clients get.
Oh, here's
Okay, Anson responded. She's waiting to hear back from her client.
Hey, Duke. This is Corey Thompson with GBT Property Management. I'm letting you know your application got approved for Tennessee Trail out in Granbury. When do you think you can get the deposit in?
Well, you know what? You happen to be calling the wrong guy.
Oh no.
Yeah, you're calling an agent who's putting in an offer to buy it.
Oh, I got my notes crossed. They told me to call.
Listen, listen, honestly, I'll be there in an hour. Just wait for me, okay?
No, that's not necessary. They told me to call you first to make sure that you weren't going to submit an offer before we approve this agent. You're going to submit an offer?
Yes, we are going to submit an offer. The last I heard, which was yesterday. But the husband had to be in work early, so he went to bed early last night. It's just wires crossed. That's all.
Okay. Well, then we won't approve this tenant until you get that offer in. Okay. But get us something in writing so we can look at it.
Any change? And yeah, I don't know. I saw the thing Brian Harrison, and I said, "Wow, that name sounds familiar. I better answer this call."
Yeah, he's with the 12th Man Foundation. There
you go.
So he might have that might be where you know him from. Are you an Aggie?
No.
Okay.
I'm not, but that's who this phone is from.
Yeah, that's the guy. That's my boss's name.
Oh,
so
okay.
all right. Well, thank you.
All right. I will let you guys know ASAP.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Man, he was fluttered. He was worried. That worked. I was impressed.
I get that though, you know. I go to bed most days at like 8:30, so it's like I get it. You got work the next day. You got to get up.
Yeah.
Just go to bed early. I ain't gonna not submit my offer. I'm just.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Shout out Brian Harrison. He's like, all right. What next one we got?
We're calling back Oglesby showings.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Or not showings.
Oglesby not showings.
Don't judge me.
Put in the comments if he looks like he drinks monsters with sugar in them.
Gay.
Jim,
Sponsored.
the paid intern.
Paid intern.
It's true.
Do they pay you with Dutch rudders?
Pesos.
Do you know what a Dutch rudder is?
No clue.
Do you know?
Mm-mm.
Y'all really don't know what a Dutch rudder is?
I'm familiar.
And what movie is that?
Waiting, maybe?
No, it's not Waiting. It's Dudes, Where's my car? Maybe?
Love that movie.
Then it ain't out of that one.
It's definitely not.
You reached the voicemail for Anson Land. Leave me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
At the tone, please record your message.
It's where.
When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, this is Braxton. I was calling you back about this property out in Oglesby.
So Hill's laughing
give me a call
'cause he
back whenever you
knows.
can.
He knows. So it's where Braxton grabs himself, but you work his elbow for him.
I think there's some technical difficulty.
I do.
Stanson.
Hey, Anson. Got Jen, the intern, here. We're just doing some follow-up, seeing if your clients have gotten by to see Oglesby yet. We're looking forward to it. We'll meet you there. Just let us know when. Get that
Fumbled
sky
that a little
rise. We
bit.
fumbled it. It was
Yeah.
a little fumble at the
Little
end. Makes it
fumble at
real. Makes it real. So
I always like leave my voicemail like, hey, this is Braxton. Must have caught you at lunch. Big lunch guy or something.
Big lunch guy.
Because then they're like, whoa, no. You know, they call back when they hear that voicemail.
yeah, big lunch guy. Freebirds has buy one get one free burritos. We understand. We're with it.
It's a good burrito. I was into it.
Was a solid burrito. Is it even better when it's free? What you got?
Pawnee.
Pawnee. Big Mike, what you got?
We got one agent who's got an owner finance client that's really interested in it. He's supposed to have gotten with his client yesterday about it, but I called him this morning. He said he still hasn't gotten in touch with them. I went ahead and sent him an offer. This is the one that only had $4,000 down.
Okay.
We needed the 6 for it, but I went ahead and sent him a contract.
Wrote it up, sent it to him, done and done.
What about the guy that went by yesterday?
I left him a voicemail and a selfie video, but he hasn't gotten back to me yet.
Let's hit that guy up. Is he a Facebook Marketplace?
No, he's an email blast.
Email blast. That old email chirpity chirp.
Yeah.
Let's call this homie. They're gonna respect the hustle. I think I'm gonna need another burrito after this.
That's why I got 2.
You already ate both of yours.
I ate his free burrito. I'm so sorry, Corey.
You did eat my free burrito.
I apologize.
It's okay. We're also supposed to DoorDash some tea to goes.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Hi, this is Tom.
Double dial. Okay, so the double dial is lethal. If you're not double dialing, you're not even doing anything. Right now, he's seeing Brian Harrison on his caller ID. He's like, I don't know that fella.
Mm-hmm. But Brian Harrison wants to talk to him.
Yeah. You got to want to talk to them more than they don't want to talk to you.
Exactly.
And these are real estate agents, so you're going to have to want it pretty bad to get it.
Who's Brian?
That's my dad.
It's his father.
Oh.
Hi, this is Tom. Sorry I missed your call, but please.
You think if it was Pam, the answer?
I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
He's like, ooh, a lady.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Tom, this is Braxton. I was calling you back about this property out in Granbury. So
You're a big lunch guy.
Yeah, big lunch. We must caught you at lunch. Seems like a big lunch guy. So we're just trying to get in here, do business with you, get you paid on it. So give me a holler.
Selfie video.
Big lunch sounds so aggressive.
Oh, yeah?
I just never heard
For
that before.
there.
That's hilarious. I like that.
Get all of us.
Yeah,
Keep going.
Yeah. It's 2-for-1 burritos at Freebirds. We understand why you couldn't take our call, but we're trying to do business on Pawnee. Let us know if your client's got any interest. We're trying to move that deal this week. Jen, the intern, in there, old son. You need a Coors Light. You need a Silver Bullet. You know what?
I would love some Blue Mountains right now.
We could get you a Bud Light and flush them out. Find out what side of the political spectrum they're on.
YouTube almost went away for us.
Yeah. So, anyways, who else we got? We got Big C's. Cody, go to Argyle. Obviously, we got somebody that really, really wants Haltom City. Do we have any new people in Haltom City? Any new showings? Any of the showings this weekend working out?
Yeah, from this weekend, just received an offer, just sent it on Teams. Another owner finance deal. Full asking price.
Ooh.
Larger down payment than the previous one, but the interest rate is where we're still stuck at. If you can see it there.
What is it? Is it
10?
10? 10's fine. We can work with 10.
But yeah, I mean, full, the 290, 35,000 down.
Jacob, what do you think of that offer?
Like it, but I still can't get a response out of Cameron. I'm following up with it now.
Oh, the other buyer, the other note buyer. But I'm talking about overall, like, I think we could probably season that one. That's 290, 35 down. Yeah. So we'll walk with a little bit more. I think it'd be worth seasoning that one. That one puts us up to a little bit safer margin. So what we're doing there is we're doing math to see where we can sell that note for to get our basis back. And we want to do that before year's end for tax reasons. So it's kind of a bad window right here. If we got it owner finance, probably close October to collect first payment. Got a kind of short window to get the note sold before the end of the year.
I don't know, Jacob. I mean, what do you think? Because we've had several that I still feel like get a lot of action with no first payments, and this would, in theory, have 3.
That's true, but the problem, and this is a better asset class than we're normally selling.
Yeah, the collateral on this one's a lot better than normal.
But it's still it takes this deal, whatever we walk with at down payment, or out of the down payment, which might be 10 maybe, and then we make maybe another 10 be best case scenario on this offer. Like worst case scenario, probably 10, but otherwise we got to season it even longer to make any sort of return. So anyways, just something to look at. Kind of a weird deal because we're doing that in the fund, and we don't want paper. We don't want to juice up a K1, juice up a K1
right at the end of the year.
Right at the end of the year on something that it didn't actually, a gain that it didn't realize. And that's, I mean, if this same offer came in January, would be no problem. We'd have a full year to deal with it, and it would be earning a hell of a return the whole time. So anyways, just a weird numbers game that, if you want to know more about it, drop a question in the comments. Cody, Argyle, what's happening there? We might get an offer
Argyle,
on it.
Man, just had a good conversation with Argyle. They went and looked at it. They're interested in both mobile homes. Not sure if they're both for sale, but
They are both for sale.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's someone we probably could reach out to. They wanted to talk about some things that are easy fixes for you guys.
Want to get on the phone with them now, Cody? Want us to?
Let's do it.
Which one is it?
I see it.
This is going to be Rhonda.
You got it?
Yeah. Cody takes good notes.
Cody does take good notes. Grown man notes. I want to deal with Rhonda.
Don't let Rhonda knock you out.
Big C, you remember the last time we dealt with Rhonda?
Hello.
Hi, this is Ron.
Hey, Rhonda, this is Corey Thompson, one of the owners of Argyle. Cody said y'all had some questions that y'all wanted to go over if y'all are going to purchase both of them.
Yes, I have my client. We went and looked at the one that Cody has, and they were asking if the one right beside it was available as well, if it was for sale.
Yes.
It is. How much is it?
They're both the same price. They're both the same home.
Okay.
Same size lot, all that.
Okay. That's all I wanted to know. He has a sister-in-law that they were thinking. I'm not sure if they're actively looking, but he mentioned that it would be nice for them to purchase the one beside it. So he just asked me if I would check on it for him.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I will definitely let him know. And I'll call. This is your cell number?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I will let Ishmael know, and then I will get back to you and let you know what they're thinking.
Yeah, absolutely. Just, the sooner we can hear something, the better. We've had a ton of interest in that. So, we're struggling to get them all done fast enough, I guess, because that's been the only hang up is the timeline to get the work done. And we don't have a clear answer on that because we're at the, contractors are contractors. So they work at their own pace.
Yeah, for sure.
So anyways, yeah, let me know.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, will do. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Like that.
I mean, that seems good.
Get them hooks in, Cody. That's a fact-finding mission from hell. You got a family. They want to live there. They want to colonize the place. You know what I mean? Kids playing together.
Mm-hmm.
Jen, you got kids.
Yeah, like 4.
Yeah, you want them to play with your somebody in your family's
Braxton's
kids. You know what I mean?
kids, for
Yeah,
sure.
Braxton's kids.
Yeah.
You want them out there with a tree house playing together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Truth or dare, all the things. So, anyways, we're that wraps it up, guys. I appreciate the agents for having patience with us. Normally, we're not shooting content during this, but this is something we started how long ago?
3 weeks, maybe.
3 weeks ago. And it really keeps everybody accountable, holds us accountable because now we're having to get in there and fish through the leads and call them back. We're doing this. We're doing some role playing. Some of the newer agents, Cody, Big Mike are both newer, and Ashley are all newer agents. So they get to hear how we handle the calls. And then, I mean, how many contracts have came out of it? We got Oklahoma. Hedgerow looks like it's going to come out of it.
Yep. Overhill came from that follow-up.
Overhill came from that follow-up. Buckholtz. I mean, we've gotten tons of properties that would have died on the vine probably without the proper amount of follow-up. And I'm telling you, if you have a problem with follow-up, it's some personal objection you have to getting followed up because it's annoying. Jen, it is
Ask
annoying.
Caleb.
Yeah, Caleb's real offended by follow-up.
I don't answer phone calls.
Yeah, what if I sent you a selfie video letting you know I was thinking
I'd
of
consider the selfie video a little more. That's a little more personal.
What about a FaceTime call?
You're pushing it, but I would answer.
Yeah, because at some point
You're
when a
curious
stranger
enough at that
Yeah,
point.
if someone's FaceTiming me, it's usually kind of important, or at least they're showing me something.
You
So-
probably know him, is what you expect.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
it's just Corey, like,
yeah, bro, I'm here. You called one of my agents about a deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
That kind of stuff. So anyways, I mean, you have to want to talk to them more than they don't want to talk to you. You have to keep it fresh. You have to keep it easy. You have to use, our training. We didn't get into a lot of closes there, but there are some things we did to take time out of the equation, and you can't always play the other offer against it. The other offer they know somewhat isn't there. You know what I mean? But a tenant could be there standing at the doorway. You know what I mean? And that's a lot more real than somebody else trying to buy it. You know what I mean? The owner's considering renting it. These are just little tricks and little toxic things. Would you call it toxic?
I wouldn't call it toxic. It's two sides of it, right? They showed interest. You believe enough in your product that I want to get down to the meat of it. Right. That's all you're trying to do. You're trying to get them to submit a offer no matter where it's at. You're not forcing them into a price. You're not forcing them into anything. If you want it at $10,000 and you want all this stuff done to it as well, that's fine. Just sign your name next to that, and then I'll talk about it to whatever you want to do.
That's right. Because if you can get them to start negotiating with you, they'll quit shopping the marketplace. If you ever get them to cross over into negotiations, they're done shopping. They're now into negotiating. So you want them to quit looking at your competitors' products and start trying to do business with you. The other thing you will find out in your follow-up, we know Jeff Jones' name off the top of our head. We know he's a player. He knows we're a player. He knows we're easy to do business with. We know he's easy to do business with. We're going to nurture that relationship as long as it's there. There are several other people that we could name off the top of our heads that we run across. They know we got deals. They have buyers. And we're going to do future business together. We're going to be able to follow them up. Anytime we have something new in Granbury, we're going to be able to send it to Jeff Jones. And he knows we will do business. We will fix things. We will be an easy close. We will be easy to work with. We will make the transaction go smoother. You don't want to, you know what I mean? You don't want to not be following up and miss those opportunities to forge those relationships that you can, work together for the next 10 years, hopefully. So anyways, Jen, did you learn anything?
Did I learn anything?
Yeah. Did your old lady respond?
Well, let's check. Not yet.
Did y'all see the question by Araldo?
Yeah, no, we didn't see it.
It's asking, have you considered borrowing against the notes instead of selling?
Yes, we can leverage the notes. We have a bank in Waco that will do that. The problem is we're doing this out of a fund. The fund's only 5 years. It's got, a little more than 4 years left. And we don't want to be in a situation where, we still have to dispose of that, but we could get our basis back out of it. And if we wanted to, we could go to a bank and get our basis back out of it. So yes, we do that. We have in the past. Anything else? Braxton, got anything? Like, subscribe.
Anyone watching, if you're in the Richardson area tonight,
come
meet
meet
the team.
Yeah, 1900 JL, Drive.
Richardson, Texas.
Come by tonight.
6 p.m.
Drinks, food, all the stuff. We'll be here. We should have been fucking plugging that the whole. Jen,
There's a live band. It's not me. I'm not performing personally.
It's his twin brother, though. So.
There is a live band.
Better mustache, though.
I'm not confident on that one.
His twin brother with the better mustache.
Well, that takes me out of the equation for sure.
Yeah. So come by, hang out, meet us. Spoonie and DJ.
Yeah.
DJ's been preparing a masterful presentation for the people.
With note cards.
So if you want to see DJ talk about installing mobile homes, it's going to be a flavorful presentation, be a strong presentation, both in odor and material. So come on by, hang out with us. Spoonie's going to be here. Jacob's going to be here. All the fellows will be here. And we look forward to meeting y'all. So see y'all.
You know what? If you can bitch at him in the comments, bitch at me too. We love to see people bitch at us. Just jump in there, tell us everything you hate about life in the world. And we're not going to read it because we don't care. But we love that you're here with us.